This is the American Rebellion. My name's Jerry. How y'all doing? Jimmy Collins is here. How you doing, Jimmy? I'm here with Matty K minus Nick Young. I'm sure he'll be along directly. We just have no idea where he is at the moment. I had to re-download Skype before I could call anybody, so that may be the problem. Or he could have got shot on the way to the gas station last night. Either way, you know.
Oh no.
But we'll see how Matt's doing. Matt, how you doing?
I was taking a car for. I went to Jiffy Lube, get the oil changed. But, you're not allowed to get out of the car now. You get to sit in there the whole time while they do it. And then I went over and it needs tires. So I went over to Discount Tire and you got to make an appointment now. And the soonest I get was tomorrow, 12:30.
Yeah, I need tires on my truck. I've been looking for them.
You know, the dude's trying to sell me, but you got good grids or whatever I got on there. We don't have those, but we got comparable ones. They're like, $200. I said, what's the cheapest fucks you got?
Yeah.
And I said, he said, you want all four? I'm like, yeah, if they're cheap enough. And they're like $55 a piece. They're 50,000. I go, and that fucking car is 16 years old. I only got 96,000 miles on it. I think 50,000 will do.
Yeah. Be my guess. Max is here. Nick is coming. He needed a Skype, needed an update. Tiffany Sullivan is here. Anita's here. Hello, Anita. I got a tooth pulled a week or so
and
ago.
You can't go in. You got another one pulled out? What am I talking about?
About a week or so ago, and now a piece of it is coming out and hurts.
Don't tell me I left a fragment or something.
Yeah, it's the first time on the upper I've had a fragment, but this tooth wasn't easy getting out, so it doesn't surprise me. And it'll be out in a day or two, but it was worse yesterday when it was still under the skin. It has now made its way out. We'll see.
Yeah, they'll do that. The shit will come out of your body.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll work its way out. I've had that happen to shit before.
Yep. Yep. Body rejects it. Eventually, it's going to get pushed out. Yeah, I need tires on my truck. I can't go back to Alabama unless I get them. I can't ride the wife there with the tires I got. Wear bars at this point.
Oh yeah, mine are bald, but I don't go any place.
Yeah. I'll ride the games.
One day, so looks like you're driving over the fucking freeway. That fucking thing.
Yeah, don't blame me. I take the wife back and forth to Gainesville. That's 100 miles. I don't know. It's just I gotta find them somewhere. Trying to find used ones. I can't afford new ones.
Yeah, you're talking. The flow of traffic is like at least 75 on the fucking. How you driving them fucking tires that bad?
Yeah. I don't know what the average speed was there, but you're doing 65, 70, quite a bit of it. So. Try to find some used ones, I guess. Great American Tire Company in good tires. Get some Cooper or Mastercraft. Try Southern Tire Mart. Where the hell is Southern Tire Mart? Oklahoma? We got no Southern Tire Marts here. I need Joe's used tires is what I need.
Whatever ones I'm getting, he said they're only $55 a piece. I said, yeah, give me all four of them. I don't give a
well, cheapest ones I could find were 116 a piece.
It's like, yeah. But then you got to add on the $200 fucking disposal fee. You know what I mean?
We don't have. We have disposal fee. It ain't that much, but they charge something like fucking ridiculous. We don't have Southern Tire Mart in Florida. Not here.
$5 a piece. He said it'd be like $376 altogether. So whatever left over of that is the disposal fucking fee.
Exactly. It's $16 or $18 a tire. They want over $600. I think that's a pain in the ass because you got to go back more often, but nevertheless. Just Deborah Cole is here. How you doing, Deborah? Tires are a ripoff. Really
I haven't been like doing shit. You're not allowed to go in. You're not allowed to walk into the fucking place without one of the salespeople escorting you in. It's like the fucking police gate here. Fuck.
Well, it's not like that here. You can go in anywhere pretty much as long as they're open. All right, I'm looking at your link, Tiffany. Deborah's getting better every day. That's good.
Thought it said Nick joined.
It did, but I don't know, on Skype. You here, Nick?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
You hear me?
Yeah. How you doing?
And 3. Oh. No.
You're breaking up.
No. Yeah. Maybe I'll drop off. I want to see what it is. Yeah.
Okay, they don't have none in my area, like I said. They got one in Panama City, Funiac Springs, and Pensacola, which is up in the Panhandle. And that defeats my purpose. Let's see, I get mine at Discount Tire. Of course, hubby's truck tires come from used tire dealers. His truck is almost to the point of being yard art. Well, I can't take another trip without him, so I'm going to have to do something. I hate spending money on tires. I truly do. But it's a necessary evil.
That's the way I felt. Like, I got to go down there. I can't, I don't do that. I don't do freeway driving, and these tires are fucking wasted. So I'm like, I gotta, eventually I might as well do it before I gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. Only got 96,000 miles on that truck, a car of yours. How about you pull it? We don't have one of them here.
2004.
And I'm not buying tires from the junkyard. I don't mind buying it from a used tire place. We've got them everywhere around here. But, you got to...
I don't...
Just got to watch.
I've never seen a used fucking tire place. They're probably illegal out here.
More likely. We
fucking
got
30 years.
You throw a rock, you'll find them here. Walmart is a joke. Won't buy them from there. I can't afford new ones. It's just that simple. So I get used ones. Anyway, so today's 9/11, and you know, kind of a somber day, I guess.
It was, it is, still will be.
Mm-hmm. Also, hey Jolene, how you doing? Virginia Pollock, how are you? Jeff Byer. We got uh, there's nothing good about this anniversary. Nothing. And of course, you got Benghazi happened on the same date, uh, 9/11 anyway. It did.
9/11.
That was actually in New York, not too far from there when it happened.
I was planning to move to New York.
Yeah. Well, Deborah Cole says, remembering and listening to the ceremonies made me hopeful for the future. Not me. I think that we haven't forgotten 9/11, but the government has. And my question is what are they planning? There's peace beginning in the Middle East. Bahrain or whatever it is, just signed a deal with Israel today.
Of course, Biden said that was all his doing. That's fucking joker.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh. This Christ, I'm waiting for Joe to claim he painted the fucking Mona Lisa next.
Yeah. Why are the rioters or kids who were not born in 2001 or were very young? I don't care when they were born. What they're doing is wrong. They're making such a big deal about them five from Manhattan that we're all rich. I don't give a shit if they're rich or poor. Poor, what they're doing is wrong. I think the federal government needs to start stepping in and charging these people. If rioting ain't a hate crime, I don't know what is. A lot of people out there think 9/11. I think this had to do with just the Muslims. I think they planned it. I think that the FBI fucked up. There were people in the national security and so forth that knew something was coming down, and nobody listened to them.
Well, you go conspiracy theory all day long, but I don't believe even if they had intel on it that they thought it was plausible. I don't know, but I can't believe they would willingly allow it to happen.
Well, it's like Pearl Harbor. There's people who swear up and down that Roosevelt knew the planes were coming. They don't stop to think, all the channels it had to go through. And radar was brand new. didn't have a lot of experience with it.
Yeah, it was.
You
It
know,
was totally not really even harmed its technology, but they did send reports that people thought that can't be happening. They thought it was some kind of fucking.
I figure it was a flock of birds or something. I think.
It's just that's the fucking snafu. The whole fucking wait, it's Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one.
Yeah. Did I send you a picture of what my youngest son did last Monday? You'll get a kick at it. No, I don't think so. I believe the CIA and FBI helped it happen. Don't think Bush was involved. Too dumb. I don't think either one of them did that. No. It's always a conspiracy after a major disaster.
George Bush like it, but he was not stupid.
It's like saying Nancy Pelosi's stupid when she knows exactly what she's doing, no matter how ridiculous it may sound. Hey, Paul, hey, Saul, what's happening? Alan, sorry.
It's always better to be underestimated than overestimated.
Where Bush fucked up is he went to war with the wrong country. We should have took Saudi Arabia and kept our oil. That's what we should have done.
You got a lot more capabilities.
Here's what I know. The towers fell. There's all kinds of conspiracy theories about it being blown up by us or the CIA instead of airplanes and blah, blah, blah. Give it a fucking rest. Jesus Christ. You think you know something, you really don't. You really don't. This is what I think. I think over 3,000 people died.
And I can't believe it's fucking 19 years. Really.
Yeah. Seems like yesterday when you're thinking about it. I remember exactly what I was doing. It's like the day Kennedy was shot. Everybody remembers what happened, what they were doing. The day Pearl Harbor happened, people remember what they were doing when they heard about it. I think the planes took down the two towers, but the third one was CIA. What third one? The Pentagon?
No, it was World Trade Center 7. It was a smaller building.
Oh.
But why not? It had records in it, or it was some kind of CIA repository or something. The conspiracy theory is that it was a convenient time to destroy that one as well with all the records in it, where they lost billions and billions of dollars in the past, like they lose all the time now and everything. Supposedly, according to conspiracists, they were auditing the records in the building, and a coinky dink, it got blown up too somehow. I don't know. But I don't know.
The problem with conspiracy theories is all you got to do is make them sound plausible, and you can make anything sound plausible. You think after 20 years, somebody, 19 years, whatever, somebody would have come out and said, I don't know. I think that maybe it has more to do.
You go through the whole. It was a planned demolition, but that would take massive fucking logistics of workers planting explosives. Nobody seem to ever fucking 2 weeks to get it fucking. Nobody ever saw shit going on.
The worst of it, in my opinion, were the people who jumped from the towers. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. I don't know.
That is another reason. I don't believe that even your average Joe Schmo worker that's supposed to be planting explosives in there would go along with this shit.
I don't. Listen, maybe it's because I don't want to believe that people in this country would do that to us. Or I don't know. Look what they did in Benghazi. I will never forgive the government
So
for what they
look at
did
it
there.
as a personal level. If you have this demolition crew that's going to go set this shit up in these buildings, it's not an abandoned building. There's people working in there every day. They'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Why would we be doing this here on a building that's, operational? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. The worst of it, in my opinion, okay, I got that one. We will never know the truth. Too many back doors are needed. There always is that.
We know the truth. Exactly the way it fucking played out on video is the fucking truth.
I actually believe that. I also believe that 4 people were dead in Benghazi because the government didn't give a shit because they didn't want to get caught running guns to Syrian rebels who turned out to be ISIS.
But even have the survivors of Benghazi, they let them, they fucking hung them out to dry. But nothing fucking goes farther than that. That's all. That's it. It's like, fuck, fucking push it under the rug.
Yeah, and that's where it is, and that's where, as Matt always says, this was going to stay. That's where it's going to stay. And that's wrong. That is just wrong. Matt, there were Arab workers in the underground garages for several weeks. Who knows what they were up to? Nobody. That's how you can't blame that. Could it have happened? Of course. But then again, it could have been just the way it happened. Planes crashed into it. The whole world
All
saw.
right, but the way that's not plausible. The way they fell down, it was just charges underneath it. It wouldn't have fell like a stack of dominoes right down the way it did. It would have fell over sideways because the whole upper part of it would have been fine. It would have been like cutting the fucking tree down, but that's not the way it happened.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want to talk about conspiracy theories. Too many people died that day. We talk about the first responders, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But what about all those people who work there? I watched this shit for 3 straight days when it happened. I couldn't watch it anymore. I mean, this is a lot of these things, like what happened in Iran or Iraq, whatever it was, the bombing over there, or whatever it was. Uh, they found somebody alive.
That was the second time that summer I'd gone to New York. I went July for like a week, then I went back September 10th. I got there.
Yeah. Well, Destiny's here. How you doing, Destiny? Just
Monday night, September 10th. It happened on a Tuesday morning, September 11th.
Yep. All them people trying to evacuate across the what river was that?
Where? New York?
Yeah. Remember where all the boat, every boat they could,
Hudson?
yeah, the Hudson, every boat they could find, they were trying to get people out of Manhattan.
Then it was locked down. I had to call back here to my job and I told them, hey, I don't know when the fuck I'm going to be able to get back here. It might be a fucking month. Who knows how long it might take. Sorry about that shit.
Yeah. I remember towards the afternoon, I think it was, they had every plane in America grounded except I guess they had, Air Force planes and shit up, but every passenger just knew that wasn't going to be good. And then came the reports. You could see the smoke from the towers from New Jersey days later, according to my brother-in-law. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine so.
Like I said, I can't believe it's 19 years. My life is completely fucking different.
Yep.
That is a 180
Yep.
what it was going to be.
Yep. Yep. Look at you now. You got 2 kids.
Yeah, I was going to move there. I had a job lined up as a fucking torch cutter, uh, you know, cutting rebar and shit. I had a job lined up and whatnot.
All of our lives changed that day. But my question is, the country did change, everybody. Or was it for the better? I don't know.
This didn't happen that way.
2001, Air Force One had to land in Omaha, Nebraska, so Bush could get in touch with a strategic command, strictly analog at the time. It was the day the world changed. And look what the governments have done. They have inundated us with these fucking people. The thing that disturbs me most, thousands of Americans died from hate, and it's like, oh, it was 20 years ago, time to move on. How does anyone even find that a possibility? Grow with the times, they say. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I can't. When you see that, even on TV, at the time, I was washing a car, and the pool guy came up and said somebody just crashed a plane into the World Trade Center. And I looked at him and I said,
Yeah, come on.
I looked at him and I said, how the fuck do you miss the World
These are
Trade Center?
innocent motherfucking people.
I'm like, how the fuck do you miss the World Trade? I thought it was an accident. I finished the job, I get paid, I'm driving down the road, I turn on my radio station, and I was shocked at what I was hearing. I wasn't hearing music. I was hearing people say we're under attack. A lot of people were looking up that day at the sky.
So yeah, it was like, what the fuck else was gonna go on? The hell were you doing, Nick? Swim with gators or something? No.
Nick, 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 hang up and let me call you back. You're just not coming through worth the shit. Hang
No, I
up.
can't hear him
Yeah, I can't either.
either.
All right, now.
Yeah, bullshit. Move on past it. That's fucking bullet. Don't give me that. Don't fucking say that shit.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what she was saying. You can't, you can't. That's like telling somebody, forget about Pearl Harbor or forget about when Kennedy was killed. It just doesn't happen. You remember it. I mean, they don't really have a national holiday for Kennedy, but still, that was, you know, president getting assassinated on TV like that. Nobody had ever seen that. It's a big deal. All right, so we're going to try to call Nick back, see if we can get him. This is on his end. I can't hear him. Nick, you're probably going to have to get rid of Skype and re-download it. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now.
Say again. Say again. You hear me now?
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
That's better. That's better. So
Did an update.
I still can't believe how the government bends over backwards for the friendlies. Uh, I was at work a year after getting into my IT job and going through the Y2K nonsense. We watched it on TV in our department. That's from Nick. For one thing, you didn't have to strip at the airport on 9/11 2001. My wife and I had just flown back to Mississippi 2 hours earlier. Oklahoma City went ballistic. I was looking for a plane that might crash. Had me nervous. A lot of people were, Jimmy. I looked up quite a bit. I never look up. I mean, the sun's out. Okay, it's raining. Okay, is it getting cloudy? Okay. I never look up for a plane crashing. Shared a video that Antifa and BLM, as well as ISIS, is setting these fires. Wouldn't you know it? Good old fuckbook hates the truth. Well, doesn't necessarily mean just a video they're doing it, but it would not surprise me in the least. That fire in Notre Dame is still suspicious as far as I'm concerned.
No, it ain't suspicious to me. Fucking suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, when you're willing to burn down, that Notre Dame, the actual cathedral, setting a forest fire, yeah. Oh well. Derek, let's see.
We've discussed this. The goddamn 800-year-old Templars in Notre Dame are not going to catch on fire by a cigarette, but they're like fucking concrete.
Yeah.
Fucking 800 years old. That's just possible.
Yeah, they're what do they call it? Petrified, right? They have arrested several caught in the act in Oregon. Yeah, were they Muslims? Sorry, I am a sad and angry downer today.
Oh, believe me, this ain't no surprise. These fuckers hated us forever.
Yeah.
I used to train them fuckers in the military.
Mm-hmm.
They hated us. I mean, they fucking trepidation. They were. We knew it, but it was, fucking orders.
Now, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they were lighting fires. Fires are killing Oregon now. Another liberal state. Have you noticed only conservatives and Republicans are the only ones that get fact checked? Of course, everybody knows that. Don't know yet, they were BLM. It's just as bad. Listen, I don't care what nationality you are. If you're a terrorist and you're terrifying people and, creating havoc, you're a terrorist. BLM is a terrorist organization. Antifa is a terrorist organization. Simple. The problem is BLM's got everybody not wanting to be racist. I just read a story before we came on where
Except them.
England and Ireland cricket teams did not kneel for the whatever they do. I guess the national anthems before they play cricket. Yet the NFL, baseball, NBA.
According to what they say, the NFL ratings yesterday were posed. Nobody watched the shit.
I have not heard, but I hope so. I do. I do. TJ
I
Watt.
don't know what the ratings were, but I know the fans booed.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yep. They came to get. Would they come together in the middle of the field for a moment of togetherness or whatever they call it?
Yeah, locked arms or something. They said something, they played the actual, real national anthem. And then they played this fake black national anthem.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the fans booed.
What's the black national? Is that Super Freak by Rick James?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but I heard on the radio
I think we shall overcome.
If a white man would have taken a knee and put his fist up in the air while that was playing, what do you think would have happened?
I think the black national anthem that we shall overcome. What are they over?
Shit, if I was on my I'd have gone out there to protest wearing a fucking Planet of the Apes mask.
I didn't watch the game last night. I'm not watching any games in the future. I'm done with this. I really thought about it for this year. I'm not doing it. Y'all seen the live video of the Antifa?
No, if the whole point is if you want to be respected, you got to be respectful.
Yeah.
They don't understand shit like this.
Nope. We sure don't. And that's actually very true. You want to be respected, you got to be respectful. That's right. Have y'all seen the live video of the Antifa punk who set the median on fire in Oregon? He also was, yeah. And I haven't seen the video, I heard about it. Listen, if you're going to set something on fire, maybe have some cover and concealment instead of doing it right in the middle of a highway. That's probably an idea. I don't know. Crazier shit has happened. If you act
I mean, this is so surreal, everything that's happening. It's I cannot believe it.
And you live it now because of it's day every day. It's every fucking day for months now. Lori Cook says if you act into terrorist attacks, you should be treated, shot like one by any means. I agree. I believe until the real bullets come out, nothing's going to change. Mayor Portland, I
I live in the social. Get, go here, go have your paradise and see how that works for you.
bullets would be cheaper. Bullets would be cheaper.
Well, I'm trying to be nice about it.
Oh, I
what
see.
I mean?
I'm done nice.
Compromise.
I'm done with nice. I think this is ridiculous what's going on. And I'm really, there has to be a way the federal government can just step in and fuck the damn. I think he's worried about not getting reelected if he does it. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of people paying for that. People who do those things think they're smarter than everybody else. The problem
That's
is
true, but you can't tie that onto him. Even if he does step back.
you know, that's used. What else is there?
Something
like that.
silly string. I don't know.
Why the fuck, if the police are being hamstrung like this, are they even out in the streets? Just let them run wild. Fuck them. See what happens. They're sitting in their house, waiting. I must apologize to but everyone here knows I have a special place for the first black president. Geez, what a racial con to give this guy the benefit of the highest chair in the world. Our love and total racially blind hopefuls. Look what this fucker did on the slide. I know. Have you noticed you can't get 9mm bullets anywhere? Not here. I haven't bought bullets in a while, but
Oh, I'm not plenty.
I think I got a box and a half left.
Well, I have plenty. The brass and the lead and the gunpowder. It's never been loaded yet.
Oh, you reload?
I don't have to reload. I have a friend that does it.
Ah, good. I like
I got about
38s.
7,000 rounds.
I like 357s because you can use 38
But you
rounds.
got loose powder. You just make some toe poppers and climb around your perimeter.
Yeah, that you also have, because I have the 7-mag rifle. I have the Gosford. And the pound. So that's pretty strong kid. Plus my 57, I have some of those as well. Reload.
Take it easy, Nick Bo.
I got like 4,000 rifles.
Try cheaperthandirt.com. What is that? I've never heard of that. Is that a gun site or something?
Yeah, that's where I buy all my. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, let's see what they have. And they'll send it to the mail?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could send bullets in the mail.
Yeah, like gunpowder. You have to pay the hat that.
You can reload
Like 25 bucks.
any of that. Let's see, ammo. Go there. Let's see.
Why not a mega toe popper out of a shotgun shell?
Remington HS, 30-inch mag.
Wow, my 9mm Luger ammunition, 115 grain, full metal jackets, $60. Buy 500 rounds of 9mm reloads, 115 grain, 600.
Were you looking up the website?
Yeah. In the end, I got a few bullet throwers,
There's another one.
which is only two.
Besides them, cheaper than dirt.
What are the shipping restrictions?
I don't know.
Nothing that I know of.
Well,
You know,
if you're just okay, if you're just buying, you know, plain ammunition, I imagine there's not too many of them. Let's see. I'm gonna put in which is she said 9, right? 40, 38, 38, 32, 22. Show all. Come on, let's go. 44, 10, 9mm Luger. Okay, I'll go with that. I don't know what they cost at the gun store anymore, to be honest. You can buy 500 rounds of 9mm Luger, 115 grains for $1,000. I got to be honest. I'm not spending $1,000 on a goddamn ammunition.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I would
If
think
you
so.
ask me, I didn't
Yeah.
pay that.
Yeah, no. Let's see, bulk. Well, let's see, what are the training bullets cost? Okay, so, all right, so they're about to.
The fuck is a training bullet?
There's different types, man. You got training, you got, hold on, I'll tell you. Different, so you got defense, which might be hollow points, something like that, and then you got your bulk ammo, which means a shitload. Let's see what the defense stuff looks like. Yeah, they wanted you to pay $1,000 for it, and I'm against that. I'm against $1,000 for ammunition.
No, that's profiteering.
Let's see what the firearms cost. Okay, so let's see. We'll go with. I guess we'll go with handguns. We're talking about that. Let's see. 9mm single. Oh, geez, look at this fucking thing. Single shot handgun, $109. It's a single shot handgun. See, Springfield Armory Hellcat, $560.
Yeah, the short bill revolvers I was looking around about 4 something to 6.
Mm-hmm. All right, well. Okay, so anyway. People bought them up, but I stockpiled already. You can't get 9mm here in Arkansas. Try it online. You know, try it online. Apparently you can do that. I didn't know that. I just come on. I've ordered 3-inch 12 gauge bear balls online without a problem. Okay. Oh, yeah, bearers. Okay.
What is this? A fucking Cabela's commercial?
Uh, I got to be honest. You can never have too much ammunition. If you have 10,000 rounds, the government still has billions. Not a billion, billions. They got more people. They got more airplanes. They got more boats. They got more, Amtraks and tanks and every other goddamn thing you can think of than we have. And we're going to run around with some pistols and some fucking AR-15s. We're going to get our ass kicked. Is what's going to happen. Now, if you're buying this for defense from rioters or something, that's a different story. Usually, you shoot one, they're all going to run.
Wacky. I get it to this guy. I saw I had a remote controlled A10. It was like fucking 4 foot long. But he said he could actually load the Vulcan cannon with 22s and fly it and shoot it.
Do you think if Trump wins, they will tie this up for 4 years? Oh, I think unless we win the House, the Senate, and Trump, it's over. He'll resign at this point. There's going to be, it's not going to be much different. If we give the House and the Senate to Trump, he's going to be out of office. Okay, he'll be out of office.
They're getting desperate as fuck too because they know all the polls are bullshit. I told you the bookie fucking numbers yesterday.
Yeah.
He's winning everywhere.
Yeah.
He's fucking winning everywhere.
Yeah. I wonder if they look at that. That's an interesting thing you brought up because I was wondering this morning if they look at that where they just look at the regular polls. It would seem to me that the bookies probably know more than anybody. I never thought of that before. That's like excellent. The problem isn't. I don't think the problem is all that much with Trump. I'm pretty sure he'll win unless they try some stupid shit or another again. It's the House and the Senate I worry over. They're going to impeach him again and throw him out of office.
Well, they're still trying.
Do any of you follow Q? I do. Y'all ever see boat parade?
About what?
I guess anything. I don't follow.
What is Q fucking accomplished?
I don't know.
The fuck ever.
Good question. Listen, I don't care about Q. I don't care about any of the bullshit. I don't care about Durham. I don't care about until I see some actual well-known names in this whole mess start going to fucking jail. None of it's going to make any damn difference. None of it. And quite frankly, if you don't put make a fucking difference. The two main perpetrators of that is Clinton and goddamn Obama. And then whoever the fuck else in the Bilderberg group and all the rest of them, George Soros, fuck them. Throw them in jail. They tried to coup on this country, and it's time to stop. Let's see, the Democrats have over 600
Jesus
lawyers.
Christ, they don't even try to do plausible deniability anymore.
Nah.
You got fucking evidence against Hillary and but they don't give a fuck anymore.
Nope.
You know, you have to try to hide shit like Nixon or nobody does anymore.
Nope. Nope. And they lie right to your face, so it doesn't matter. Q has only told people who don't follow the news insight in a session. I don't know what the hell that means. House are going to expunge his impeachment. That's because his impeachment was bullshit. Good luck. Good luck. Convincing the liberals of that.
It's fucking pointless anyway, so what difference does it make?
Virginia Powell, Q makes it look like a lot of people are going down. I don't follow Q, but I do see the post from Lori Cook. I haven't really seen anybody go to jail except this one lawyer. And you know what?
Yeah, one needs lawyer.
Yeah.
Apparently lied.
He lied
Well,
to.
they all lied.
They changed the wording on the FISA report, on the warrant. For the FISA warrant. And,
Yeah, and how many people were involved in that? Except this guy.
everybody from Mueller on down. Probably, a lot of people were involved. The FBI was completely involved. Strzok did his interview the other night.
How many people signed off on that shit? 4 times.
No. Nope. That's right. Well, nobody but people like us. Time, Jerry. Give it time. It's coming. Flynn got out, didn't he? No, he didn't.
No.
He did.
Squash him from another goddamn judge today does some dumb shit and says, no, this motherfucker should still be investigated. Dumb shit. There's nothing to investigate anymore.
Yep. The the D.C. Circuit Court got together, the whole court, and said he has to still be on trial. He didn't get at anything yet. They're still fucking with him. And they're going to continue to. Okay? He did not get at anything. At some point, either Trump is going to pardon him or they're going to let him go. But that's not going to come until either right before, after the election at some point. They're dragging his shit out as long as possible. Every single bit of it. Q just wants to show what should happen.
No, just like they're going to come up with a lie every day. It didn't work. The next day, they're going to come up with some other fucking lie.
Yep.
Trump said this, and it was horrible. It's going to be non-stop until November 3rd.
The downplaying of the COVID thing is now wearing itself out. So in a couple more days, there'll be something else. Probably somewhere around Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, but the whole thing they'll tear the lid off of it is you get Trump and Biden debate. I mean, it's just that's a game stopper right the fuck there.
Well, here's the problem. The people like Nancy Pelosi are not going to get voted out of office. all the incumbents are going to be back. So, nothing's going to change. AOC is going to get reelected. Omar is going to get reelected. Rashida Tlaib is going to get reelected. Nothing's going to stop.
Hey, but if Trump gets 4 more years, Nancy could take a dirt nap in that time. I mean, she's fucking 80. We could get rid of him by attrition. Fuck it.
It's not quick enough.
Trump put out his new list for Supreme Court justices. Well, they're pissed that he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Then they asked Mike, what was he doing?
Ruth is probably slept over the corner.
Yeah, because Biden he actually said if I put out a list, people would kill me.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's a hard week. Alley, I guess. See, the liberals, Virginia, think that Pelosi is fighting the good fight with a passion that knows no ends. Megabook.com have live videos. If they don't, I'm not interested. I don't post anymore. I don't do any of that shit. I'm tired of it. I come on here, we do this stupid show, and that's all I do.
Yeah, Jerry don't rap. He don't do anything.
Yeah, so,
Just a regular knuckle dragger.
Yeah.
Jarhead.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, boy. You got another hour of shit?
Does anybody know what Gobekli Tepe is?
No.
Oh, smoke on that for a while.
I see. All right. Damn, I ain't kidding.
No, I was just, operating on other avenues of, discussion.
Okay.
It's an archaeological excavation, but I don't know if we're ready for that yet.
Anything you want, man, is fine.
Oh, I was just scholarly looking at that today. It's thrown archaeology on his ear, basically. I bet Nick knows all about it.
Well, Nick is a college boy, so he probably does. Nick? Hit it.
It's fascinating. I'll tell you that much. As far as antiquities go.
Well, are you going to tell us what it is, or what are you going to
Jerry could read the comments or something while we're trying to catch up.
give it a chance to develop into something that you can do live videos on? Facebook didn't have live videos when it first started. I understand that, Alan, but they do now. And what am I going to do? Quit Facebook and go someplace that doesn't have it? I I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea because I get tired of doing this shit. But I mean, I don't think it's a ton to ask of somebody who actually likes their country and doesn't find as much wrong with it as most do. Uh, Sit here for a couple hours a night and do this. Nick is outside smoking just when you need him. He's gone.
Well, I can give you a quick rundown on Göbekli Tepe. Um, it's a site in a place called Sierfina, Turkey. It was discovered in the 80s that some farmer discovered plowing his field. This weird rock sticking out. It was excavated by a crowd named Klaus Schmidt. They've dated it to be about 12,000 years old, which is, they never thought it was possible for people trying to manufacture a site like this. Because it's like Stonehenge is only about, the pyramids are only like 3,000. So the amazing thing is, the time from when the pyramids were made to now is shorter than the time from the pyramids to Göbekli Tepe was built. To put in perspective.
I see. Okay. What exactly is this?
They're called a megalith. You know, like Stonehenge,
Right,
these
right.
monumental places.
Right. Okay. Okay. Nick Young says, "Hey, here Facebook is willing to pay people like 120,000 to delete their account. Huh. I'd probably get $4.27.
No, you get $1.20. They just scale it back for
Yeah.
you.
Who said that some people did something, Omar?
It could have been Joe. You know, he knows the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Max says, yeah, that was clear as mud. So apparently, Max would like to hear more details on your monoliths.
Well, it's G-O-B-A-L-I-E-E. 2 words, actually. And it's massive. They've only uncovered about a tenth of it. And the tenth of it is a lot. Which they have no idea how these people, 12,000 years ago, it's supposed to be hunter-gatherers that would have time or any effort or need to do this. Or they don't know where the fuck it came from.
Right. So is it set up like for the stars or whatever?
It is a series of circular things with walls that are like 10 feet high, like bricked, circular, probably, I don't know, 100-foot diameters, with these giant monolithic stones in it that have intricate carving, not carvings, but raised carvings on them, so that they would carve away the rock behind it like into the rock, but the carving stayed out of the rock. You know, like reverse release. They can't figure out how it was ever done that fucking long ago, or why.
Maybe they were wrong about other shit. And, dates and all.
Well, the idea was that that ancient ago, 12,000 years ago, it wasn't possible for them to do it. Like Stonehenge and the pyramids are only like 5,000 years old, but this is 12,000 years old.
I saw a sign.
Well, people were supposed to be running around like cavemen at the time.
Yeah, but they could be wrong about that. Science is always wrong. That's why science never ends. Let's see. Won't be long now till they find a cave painting signed by the artist Daryl, which is kind of funny. I saw a sign at FedEx warehouse that says "Heroes work here. Give me a fucking break." Jimmy Cow. I saw that. Where the hell was that? I saw that somewhere. And I laughed at it.
Oh yeah, but I saw a goddamn lawn sign that workers are hero, a regular lawn sign. Like a mailman is a fucking hero. Why? Because he's doing his job. I mean, he's not. People ain't shooting. Well, they probably will start shooting at him and shit eventually, but they are right now that I know of.
Well, when you think about it, they've been social distancing the whole time. I mean, most of them drive, one of them Jeeps or something around. Around here, they use four-wheel drive for like SUVs and so forth. Uh, rural, what was it, mail carrier. They very seldom have contact with actual humans.
Yeah, I haven't seen a mailman in years. I mean, they drive up in the car.
Yeah.
Now your mailbox has got to be at the curb, instead of at your door. Maybe a dog come after you or something, but they don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't not where I live. Anywhere I've lived in Florida, pretty much.
Yeah, we had a mailman. I don't know what happened to him. His name was Jimmy. He's been a mailman for years and years and years, and I haven't seen him in months. He probably retired at this point because of all the dumb shit. So now it's all been young kids that are hauling ass in the mail truck. They just drive up in every driveway, go to the mailbox, dump the shit off, back up, go to the next house, constantly burning that truck up.
Yep.
This Jimmy guy, his ass was walking down the street with a bag.
Yep.
So he would hand.
Oh yeah, they used to have the little 3-wheel cart with the big bag on the front of the fucker walking down the street. Looked like a golf bag pulled cart.
Yeah.
But I don't know where this guy went.
I don't know. Our mail lady.
Now, back in those days, mailman would have been a bad gig. I mean, as far as dogs and shit go, I'd have to carry a fucking dog.
I think they used to carry bear spray or some shit like that to keep the dog, or mace or something to keep the dog off.
Yeah, they carried like mace and shit on.
Oh shit! Now, the wife and kids are looking up puppies on the computer, so it's got to be happening.
keep the cat correct.
Oh yeah, she's on a waiting list. You got to get qualified.
Get a dog.
Oh yeah, you get
Yeah.
trained and shit.
There's a fucking.
Oh yeah, in California, it has to be like a rescue dog or something. Yeah, you can't just get a purebred dog or some shit. You have to get a rescue.
No, you
dog.
got to fill out an application. Like,
No,
have you
they
ever
gotta-
had any other pets? Whatever happened to them? her dog handler friend said, "Don't tell them about all your cats that you had that live outdoors, indoors, and have just disappeared because they won't give you one."
Well,
You know,
down here, get a rescue dog, fill out an application, will come.
Oh yeah, they want to know how much money you make and all kinds of shit.
Well, you're screwed. I sit at home with my ass all day long, but you know, I'm still good.
Oh, there's somebody we ain't heard from in a while, thankfully.
Who's that? Greta? Oh,
Oh,
no,
Greta.
she's used up. They don't need her anymore.
Yeah. See, if you decide to get one of those nose rings, prevents COVID testing. Merrick driver. Anita is against the nose ring, so she won't bother.
I don't get it, but I wasn't really looking into one.
Driver is. So, just a random thought. I'm more than likely not going to get a COVID test unless I actually believe I have it. So far, so good. Yeah. I think my wife's had one.
Nah, fuck it, man. I told you my son's been sick the last few days, but he's pulled out of it, seems. He's eating, he's fine, he's not puking or nothing anymore, and bad shit. He's gonna be 14 the end of the month. I mean, he's like at about the lowest risk you can get.
Yeah.
If he gives it to me, I don't give a fuck. I mean, what can I say?
Then go to the doctor. You think you got it, go to the doctor. No one said any bullshit like that. Go to a doctor. I don't know. The whole fucking world is insane.
No, I'm saying tough it out. I ain't going to a goddamn doctor.
I mean, you probably will
Unless
die.
I pass out, they gotta take me. He's fucking sick. I don't give a fuck.
You know, you'll probably die. You know, that's the way it is.
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah, but you don't have to force it. You know. Listen, you think you got the COVID, go to the doctor. All right? You know. Listen to Matt. He has horrible advice for everyone. Okay, I'm
I
not.
think I had.
I mean, you run through
Not
life.
sure, but
Well, yeah.
I had loss of smell, loss of taste, weak as fuck, and then it went away in about 3 days. That was it.
And then your nuts grew back, right?
Yeah. They fell again. That was it. Never had it.
Well, it's everyone, half the countries, maybe don't be terrified, but be whatever. You know, it's got to wear a mask everywhere. Don't touch anyone. Don't do this. Don't do that. And then you go into the store and no one's social. You the fuck down to get them. Okay, it's that's
Oh shit! I went to the goddamn liquor store this afternoon, and this this fucking crackhead woman comes in wheeling like one of them pull cart suitcase fucking things. I mean, she looked beat as fuck, and she was like, "Can I use the bathroom? I just fell down outside and cut my hand." And the black dude, he's like, "Yeah, but don't go fucking touching nothing in the bathroom. Don't go washing your shit up in there." He's like, she wanted to wear a mask, and I'm like, Jesus, check me out really fucking quick here and get me the fuck away from this bitch.
let's see. Destiny Paris says, yeah, in Melbourne here.
Oh, I see those crackheads all the time around here.
Destiny Paris says, yeah, in Melbourne here, those protests are happening more because the communist socialists 3 cases of Wuhan flu in a city of 6 million people. People are starting to snap. Alan wants to know how the hurricane recovery is coming along. To Nick.
Yeah, I just got to reply.
He says it's slow. Still, many people are staying in hotels. More electricity. I went to Home Depot yesterday. They were passing out masks at the door.
Yeah.
I'll wear a mask in a store if I have to. My nose is not covered up. I breathe regularly. Walmart, I walk in there without one. They ask me, "You want a mask?" No.
Well, of course.
And
you're
plus,
a caveman.
To show that I am a rebel, I go in the outdoor. And the other day, a guy says, "You're not allowed to go in this door." I said, "Watch me." And the guy behind him bust out laughing. Where is who located?
Yeah, I mean, now it's like twice as much of a pain in the ass to go anywhere. The fucking tire store today, the dude was like, I had to actually get escorted in to figure out what tires I was going to get and shit and everything. The people going in that are getting their tires changed, the tech comes up to them with a baggie. They drop their keys in. They're all wearing gloves and the baggie, and it's fucking ridiculous, man.
They drop the keys in a baggie? Really?
Yeah, so they don't touch it.
Wow.
You don't hand it to them. You drop it in a baggie. I don't know if they take the baggie, poke the key through it to start your car up, to drive it or something. And then, when it's done, they bring the baggie out. And you pull the keys out of the bag when it's finished, I think.
Well, Nick has a small victory.
So who touched it all that time before you pulled it out?
And then just poke the key through the bottom.
Oh, okay.
to start your car, so they don't really touch the shit. You know what I mean?
But do they hand you the baggie back?
Yeah, they open it up when it's done, and you pull the keys out.
The keys to the baggie he was just touching. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're wearing gloves.
Yeah, which he probably wiped his face.
Well, if they don't change them, I don't think it makes any difference. But you know.
Plus, you know, if he was wiped his face or whatever, or touched his face with the gloves, then it doesn't mean anything. It's all a hypocritical.
Yes, like our governor today finally decides after 3 days of his bogus ass announcements that never announced shit. He finally comes out today and says, okay, going to phase 3, but we're still basically in phase 2. And here's what this motherfucker said. And it pissed me off. You know, they're going to now open up restaurants for more capacity. But, you know, we still have to keep social distancing, wear a mask. Mask is so important. All the while she's not wearing a mask. She's got shit. But then he says, so what your demand to do. Not, but, or what you require to do. Not what you want. So he's like a dictator.
Yeah.
He said, that's pretty much what I say. Or you're breaking the rules.
Well, Destiny says went to the
But
supermarket.
answer me this:
You know what?
if you're gonna be get a car to drive in and out, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
They're sitting in your fucking car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And they're steering wheel if they have it. So are they gonna disinfect your car in the meantime?
But you know,
You get it?
yeah, you know what I mean?
If they do disinfect your entire car before you get it back, is that an extra charge? See? See how that works?
It's just that I probably, you know, Discount Tire comes out with all these fucking dumbass things they gotta follow. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous to make it look fucking thing. It's like all the plastic fucking screens all over the store.
It's playing the game.
Everybody looks around the fuckers to talk to you because if you're behind it, it's like the cone of silence and get smart. You can't hear them. What? What? You can't hear shit. You gotta look around the fucker.
They do it because they have no choice. They can't stay open if they don't go by the government's rules. It's that simple.
Yeah. Because close your business down. And they have that power, apparently. They think, now here's Louisiana. Here's a trick. Governor can declare a state emergency for 15 days. And you've been into stupid shit for months. After 15 days, you need to go to the legislature and have you vote on it. You never did. So lawyers are lawyering They're lawyering up, and we have a recall of his rat back. We'll see how that goes.
I saw an interesting interview with this high school senior that they won't let him play football. He's like, well, if I don't get like a highlight, he's like good. I mean, he's a top prospect to show college scouts his ability. He's like I'm not going to get a fucking scholarship if we don't play the fucking season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They're fine.
There's,
Opening up football here. Yeah, because high school football is a big thing. But the governor, he's still, with his weasel ass saying, you can only have so many people in the stand, all this bullshit. Like, motherfucker, go back to the mansion over there, collect your big ass paycheck, and shut the fuck up.
what people don't understand is that you're always going to
Fucked
have.
up for these kids, man. It can ruin their fucking lives.
Well,
Down their senior year fucking high school season. Shit.
Yeah, our seniors this year, they didn't have to graduate college, what high school. I mean, it's coming from, these kids did get to joy with the majority of us that joy.
I know. That is fucked up too. Definitely. Yeah, they might have got, didn't get any stank finger or nothing. Fuck.
Yeah, can't go to prom, none of that shit.
You know,
Although maybe the high school football standout had a little better argument for it than trying to get.
What I would to see, want to see, is like in New Orleans, this mayor of New Orleans, Cantrell, she wants to close down everything.
yeah.
She's closing down the Superdome and said, you can't have tailgating, can't have fans, can't have shit. What's gonna happen when the biggest high school in the country out of New Orleans, Don Kirk, because that is the biggest school in every high school. They're like a college. They're gonna get pissed. And, hate to say it, get some pushback for that kind of crap. She's a bitch.
So yeah. So all the colleges, when the alumni doesn't donate because they fucking cancel the fucking football season, they're like, wait a minute, Mister and Mrs. Rich Bitch, you ain't giving us $10,000 this year? No, because you didn't play. Fuck you.
That's one of the biggest schools in the goddamn country. You're gonna shut them down. Be like Alabama, all these other big schools, SEC schools. They want to shut them all down. That shit ain't gonna work out very well.
Are we supposed to be watching college football now? Isn't that supposed to be happening? and it's all political. Every bit of it.
They're gonna come point. People are gonna not obey any fucking rules. They're gonna be like, "Fuck it, this has gone too long. I ain't obeying shit." You call her. When everybody does it, they're gonna be like, "I'm gonna do it." It's control. They're gonna see how long they can control everybody.
Yeah, but you can go right, protest, burn out. Boy, otherwise, you better wear a fucking mask and stay 6 feet away from somebody. Because you can't go to a football game.
Unless you're rioting, then you can do
See the
without a mask.
hypocrisy there?
Unless you're rioting or protesting, then you can do it without a mask. Because apparently the COVID.
Okay, so wait a minute. What? Yeah. How about we have the football game first, then you can riot afterwards. We'll compromise with you.
No, I heard the best thing today on a radio program. Enters with the football games and say, this is deemed the right, so everybody can show up. Here's your letter, fill up the stand.
Yeah. That's kind of funny.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Well, a football fighting against each
Oh,
other.
yeah.
Why don't you call it right instead of a football game? Fuck it.
Get up the damn stand. Fuck it. Or a protest, whatever you want to call it. You're covered.
Just make sure it's mostly peaceful.
Some kind of bond.
Dude, you know?
Well, then you'd have to run around it, and you get close to it. But you'd have to do like, a stacked right formation to get around the fucking bonfire.
Hey, it makes it interesting.
I think it's all real. I don't think it's as bad as you're making it out, but I think it's completely politicized now. And I think Nick and Matt are right, and many others say it's just people are just going to say, "Fuck you, we ain't doing this shit." I mean, we got states out there that Supreme Court makes a decision and they just ignore it.
Yeah. You get some make the law all of a sudden and we're right. Well, you can't do that. But they allow it to happen. Every decision Trump makes, that's exactly what happened. Some federal judge comes up with some stupid shit and blocks everything Trump tries to do. If that's not political, I don't know what it is.
Yep. The organizers of Craigslist has really kind of gone downhill. I guess everybody's using Facebook Marketplace, but you could buy, sell on there. There's, a lot of good shit. Now it's just crap like this. I don't get the whole. Oh, I do get it. I mean, and it's mostly politicized and Democrat, Republican-run states. I don't even know. I never even knew what phase we were in. It didn't seem. I mean, for like a week or so, a lot of stuff was closed, and then it opened back up, and it's been kind of normal. I haven't had any other than the mask thing. Like Walmart has a sign outside here that says, you got to wear a mask, but they don't enforce it. Nowhere else in town that Winn Dixie's the same way. They don't enforce it. You're not going to enforce it. Why the hell am I going to freaking wear one? I'm not one person has said one thing. Weight 207 pounds. They don't, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I can ask the owner uh, restaurants for, but bars are still limited. And then here's the shit. Now bars have to close at 11 o'clock at night and have to stop serving at 10 o'clock. Also, casinos have to stop serving alcohol at 10 o'clock. Well, guess where I work?
Yeah.
My casino is a federal property. This motherfucker don't have a goddamn say in what we do. We don't have to follow all this shit. It gets our ass say on Monday what the governor said.
Hopefully they say fuck the governor.
Is that usually a 24-hour place? Like
most
casinos?
24/7. Yeah.
Most casinos are. Casinos, some of them, like sounds about like Nick's, where gamble.
Now, some casinos stop serving alcohol by who they are and where they are at certain hours. We're 24/7 non stop. Maybe some of the restaurants.
That's like.
Do you get to eat there and shit, Nick? They got good growth.
No, but we have our own.
No, it ain't no good.
Employee.
It ain't no good.
No,
Oh, shit.
you'd think it would be good with a coon acid down here, but it's not. But we have our own, we call it ADR, Associate Dining Restaurant, just for us to go eat in. It's our own place to go eat, and it's cheap. And for $2, you eat a whole fucking meal. It's cheap. Now we can go eat in any other restaurant we want to as well.
Well, why is it better than the regular shit, though?
It's not. It's not. That's the problem. That's why I don't care. I used to way back in the day, but I got food poisoning enough times that I don't care at all.
Wow, that's
I
not
work
good.
in there. I don't care.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. Believe me.
You sound more like a casino being open 24/7 with everything and that kind of thing. Because a lot of most of them, they always have some kind of food, but a lot of times like the the buffets and all close down at a certain time.
Oh, they got rid of our buffet. They they moved they moved one restaurant, which is called Terrace Cafe.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they have
buffet's probably not allowed anymore, huh? Because it's
No.
open.
and made the buffet into that other restaurant, which is like on you don't it's no buffet.
Hmm.
But then we have other shit on the fly, and we have Asian and all that kind of stuff. But it's so fucked up. It's beautiful. They done fucked it all up. It's like, God damn, it's not the place I used to work at, believe me. So I don't care at all.
Casino with shitty food. That can't. How can that be good at all?
Oh, it's shitty. I'm not gonna give uh, you know good good accolades to the food over there. It's
I ate the breakfast
stuff.
buffet. I would eat the breakfast buffet because it's hard to fuck up a breakfast buffet. You know, because what do you? I mean, I don't eat.
Right.
Uh, See, the bar up the road quit letting people smoke inside
back
last
in the
year.
day.
Lost about 50% of businesses. I can't believe they're still doing business with bullshit mandates. Um, like 10 years, I don't think. Uh,
Yeah, they're doing that around here. They're banning smoking in casinos. Now the thing is, they can't fuck with us because we're a tribal casino, and we go by federal law, not state law. So we don't even have to go by all this COVID shit. We really don't have. We're they're doing it.
No,
Just,
it's public awareness shit.
yeah, we're doing it. That's why the private is just to stay in compliance, even though they don't have to be in compliance. It's just a feel good.
well, that's what most stores here are doing.
The drive and say, well,
Hey, you can't blame them. They want to.
Yeah, I mean, all of it is just for fucking show, basically.
Because I've asked a few employees, I said, how's working with that mask? They say it's ridiculous. But yeah, I get you. I get you.
for us to wear a mask, to get into the building, we have to take our temperature every morning. We get into the building, but once I get into my office, we're in a sealed, closed room with only our workers in the IT department. So we pull that shit off and throw it away.
Yeah.
Now, if we leave the office, we have to put the mask back on. But oh yeah,
Ah,
so
good.
that's
good.
the fun thing.
Yeah.
They say how deadly it is, but there's no hazard, hazmat disposals. Throw the mask in.
Exactly.
You just throw it fucking garbage wherever.
Mine,
Or you can't get mine.
when I
So
get
it's not that bad.
when I get certain places I go, get out, put it there, it stays under the towel I got across my armrest in the console of the truck. I'm sure that's very sanitary. I have put them in, they have gone through the wash in my pocket, so I put them in my pocket, but sometimes they go through the wash. Maybe that sanitizes them. I don't know.
I'll tell you a quick funny story. We had this plant manager. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. His name was Randy, asshole. And everybody in the plant has to wear, little foam earplugs or over foam earplugs. He called everybody into this town hall meeting, and he's holding up a little foam earplug. He goes, "These cost like 2 cents a piece, and I see them out on the ground all over the place. You only need to use like a pair all day long." And he went on this rant for like fucking half an hour. And after that, people were throwing them out on the fucking ground all over the fucking place.
Oh boy.
Okay. 2 cents a piece.
That's a weird thing if you think about it. Have you seen any of these masks, like a lot of them on the ground anywhere? I haven't seen any on the ground. It's like people are holding on to these like they're fucking gold or something.
No, where I work, I've seen them on the ground.
Really? I've never seen Chiefland or anywhere else.
Cloth and the medical one. The one with the blue on the front.
Yeah, the blue and the white.
I have several types.
Well, I used them ones you were just saying, the blue and the white.
None of them work.
No. They got that little piece of metal in the middle. That,
it's a feel-good phone.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. All right, we're out of time. So let's see. COVID is real, but everything that is attached to it is bullshit. So we've solved that problem. 9/11, that problem. Wow, we're very successful tonight. I've never seen them on the ground, Jimmy. I never. It's weird. Anyway, Matt, you got any last words for tonight? Maybe better than the ones from last night? I don't know.
Yes, everybody go look up Gobekli Tepe, and we'll discuss it tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow's Weird Shit with Matty K. And Gobekli Tepe is apparently the original guy who invented iced tea, Tetley. And he also built some monoliths or something. Anyway, Nick, how about you?
Megalith.
Yeah, whatever. Nick?
Oh. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Invented ice.
Yeah, he invented the iced tea back 12,000 years ago. Probably sun tea in one of those jars out on his back stoop.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't drink tea.
Well,
Nasty.
okay.
Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Too much acid.
My wife drinks iced tea constantly. That's all she drinks. We just made some tonight in the maker. She loves it. It's all she drinks. That or hot tea. Once in a while she'll drink grapefruit juice. So, but only a certain kind.
My God, the Asians or Vietnamese at the casino, they want a hot cup of water. They will order that. And they have their own bag of. Apparently, it cleans them out.
Yeah.
Probably got tiger piss in it or something.
Nick. So there you go. It's nice. Nice, really. Nick's going to be woke any minute now.
You know, that's an actual thing you can buy online. granulated coyote piss to scare away like skunks and shit. You sprinkle it around.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
you can get all kinds of piss. Here, the big one is deer.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up tonight. Yeah, shit. Well, I mean, if we have coyotes, but I don't think I need granulated piss to scare them away.
Jimmy Collins says not drinking iced tea makes you a commie. Nick. Yeah.
Probably.
All right. So we'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope everybody enjoyed it. And we will see you tomorrow. Y'all take care. And whatever you do, I guess probably don't kill anybody would be a good way to go, I would think. All right. Y'all have a great night.